Welcome to my world. To my mango. My mango. What does my mango mean? Can you tell me about the Speed 3 mango? You eating one right now? I kinda want a mango. I haven't had fresh mango in ages. Oh. Hello my friends. Welcome. It is a beautiful Thursday. And it is time for more Guppybringers. Very exciting. We had a week delay from the... Was it a week? It was over a week from the last Guppybringer stream. my mango is to blow up. My mango is about to blow up. I like it. But now I just really want to eat a fucking, like, a fresh mango. Damn. But yeah, it's been over a week since the last Guppybringer stream. And let's see, what is there to talk about? We've got new tech on the stream. There is new. You're witnessing new technology live right now. We have, for the first time ever on MouseDrive.tv, we have stream-only music. We have music that will not be in the VODs, which means I can play all sorts of shit. Like, I can go up here, I can go, I don't know, let's go to liked songs, and let's play, what can I play? Let's play. Actually, let's go to Slipknot. Let's look up Slipknot. And we're gonna play Circle by Slipknot, and it won't even be in the VOD. So I can just do this. And I've tested it. It doesn't show up in the recordings. And Twitch is like way more chill about music now, so we can listen to fucking anything on here. They kind of care in some cases, but also my favorite streamer is always playing like Slipknot and fucking like Daft Punk on his stream and has had no trouble with it. So I think I'm clear. I could already play the hamburger rap. I didn't need special technology for that. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Not Slipknot. Hold on. I'm changing our trajectory here. Yup. Hold on. Doing everything I can. I need to figure out shit with ads. Now you didn't hear this from me, but there are browser add-ons. Hold on. Speed, tell me when you're back. Are you back? Are you here? Or is it like 3 minutes of ads again? Okay. Sorry about my slurping right in the mic there. Feeling younger in my mind. Oh, isn't this great? We can listen to like real music. 7 ads in a row. I gotta look at my settings, man. That's fucked up. Now there are ways to get rid of ads. You can subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel for, what is it, like $5.99 a month, you get no ads. And you didn't hear it from me, but there are Twitch ad blockers that as an affiliate I should not endorse. But if you went and got an ad blocker for Twitch, I would not say anything. I would stay silent. That's your business, not mine. But yeah, that's the new tech we've got. We've got stream only music, which is gonna be fucking great because we can listen to fucking Superman by Goldfinger. And over the end of last week, I went to a Halloween party. I went to a costume party for the first time in quite a while, and it was really fun. I got super crossfaded. I had a lot to drink and a lot to smoke, and then we watched Donnie Darko, and it was fucking awesome. I fuck with Donnie Darko heavy. It kind of, the way it made me feel was similar to how I felt when I watched Mulholland Drive fairly recently. I don't know if I can say that they're like similar movies, but I got similar vibes. And it was cool. It was good to watch with a bunch of friends. And besides that, oh, I can update you guys on the countdown. The countdown until I leave for Australia, which has gone under 400 hours. We are at 15 days, a total of 2 weeks, 1 day, 23 hours. And that's the until my flight out of DC. Let me double check my flight info. Satisfactory. Splendid. Where's my flight shit? Right. Washington DC. Yeah, okay. My flight out of Washington DC leaves at 6:03 p.m. November 15th. I'm actually leaving here. I'm leaving the house at like 7 a.m. Actually, probably closer to like 6. No, 7, because my bus leaves at 8. Yeah, so I leave the house at like 7 a.m. and I get on my bus to DC at 8. So you chop, how many hours is that off of there? Oh no, you add like 4 hours. Or no, remove 4 hours. That'll be 379 hours until I leave. Very exciting stuff. On Saturday, Nick and I are gonna do the last of my packing. Well, the last part of my main packing, and then I have extra stuff I will have to just throw in boxes like a week before I leave. Like next week. Actually, this is important for stream stuff. Everyone listen up. Are you tuned in? Are you listening? Are you awake and alert? I'm gonna say on the 7th. On the 7th, I am packing up my PC. There will be no streams from the 7th for an inordinate amount of time. I don't know how long. That depends on shipping times. That depends on when I am settled in and have the energy to stream again. But on the 7th, next Friday, Mouse Drive is going on hiatus. It had to happen eventually, and I'm going to be very sad, because that means I won't be able to stream any more Guppy Bringers until everything's like resolved. But it has to happen. So, before then, there will be a stream on Sunday, I'm gonna say. There will be a stream on November the 2nd, and there will be a stream on the 6th. Those will both be Guppy Bringers. So we will have a little bit more time with our little fishy. But after that, no streams for the foreseeable future. Until I have my PC again and I'm settled in and have the time and energy to stream. So, that's news. That's what we're dealing with. And yeah. That's it. So now that that's out of the way, now that our housekeeping is out of the way. Oh, I need to post a thing in the fucking fish server. Where was event/meetups? I need to check the spelling on something. Okay. All right. Does this interfere with comms as well? I am going to try and continue work on your commission. I have been tinkering away with it. I will be able to move the file for that onto my laptop, and hopefully I will be able to continue work on it while my desktop is in transit. So hopefully that will continue apace. Let me actually, Speed, let me send you what I have so far. I was gonna wait until I had a little bit more of the sketch done, but I want your opinion as the vehicles guy. Where's Speed 3? This may be a little rough around the edges, like I haven't been drawing a lot of robots lately. And my technological skills are a little unrefined right now, but I think it's turning out well. I've kind of scrunched it. I've kind of made this bike very like kind of squat and wide. So let me know what you think here. Awesome. I'm glad. Oh. Yeah. So I will continue working on that. Even while I am without my desktop. So look forward to it. Oh shit. I got a follow while I was off the air. And you know what that means. Thank you Teal Emil for the follow. And thank you also Teal Emil for getting us to 100 followers. We have accomplished our little goal of 100 followers on Twitch. So thank you to all of you, really. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. And it's because of you guys that I keep doing this. Triple freaking digits, baby. Alright. What do you say we play a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV online? And you'll notice, hopefully, that the when I switch to this scene, the music cuts off. and then I can just turn the fucking sound effects back on. Ain't that fancy. The next step in Mouse Drive stream technology is going to be figuring out how to copy the audio source to other scenes. Because I have it on this one, and OBS will not let me copy it, and I cannot make a new source in the other scenes with No, I did. I paused the music when I paused the music when I switched scenes. But what was I saying? I can't copy the source to other scenes, and I cannot make a new source with the same name in other scenes. I gotta figure out what's up with that. I might have to, like, rework my whole workflow to get that working. I might have to, like, do all my, like, pre-stream BRB end screens on one source, which is gonna be a little annoying. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay. Here we are. Also, technology specifically for the Guppy streams is that I do have some stuff on here. Don't tell Square Enix that I have some third party stuff that's totally not affecting gameplay at all. It's actually not affecting it. It's all visual. It's all visual stuff. But look, Guppy has her scales. How wonderful. They're even the right color because I got my friend Alex to help me with that. So where were we? I think we're about to go meet some new guys. I think some new characters are about to show up into the story, so let's fucking get into it. I have to go to the Amaro launch, right? No. That's down, so that's cabinet. Oh, I remember. Last time the Crystal Exarch had his rousing speech and was like, Yulemore, they're trying to get us, but we won't let them we won't let them be the bad guys. We're gonna beat them up. And everyone was like, yeah, fucking good speech, Exarch. We're with you all the way. So we pick up right there. Yulemore has like detached a fucking, or deployed like a military detachment, and they're going to the big castle in the middle of Lakeland. Where's Lakeland? They're going like up here. They're going up here, I think. Alright, I'm like fucking crazy energized today. I don't know what's going on with me. My thoughts are moving a mile a minute right now. Let's lock in and read some dialogue. So, you will be joining the guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Fucking Grand Company salute. Better, more spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. he was like, come on, man. Now, first things first, you'll need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mine and report to Catalyst. She will see you measured and fitted. Wait, is this where we get our Crystarium guard outfits? I'm so excited, I love that set. Go! I don't remember what voice I did for Callus. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. I look the same. Done, are ya? Let's have a look at those numbers. Alright, they were just measuring me. I feel like my Fugi is like weirdly small. Hold on, let me scale her up a bit. Here we go. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain, I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it, and I'll have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we'll deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the Austral Imperative. You and Elfino will join the former. Guppy, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you're to report to Kesamil at Spagirix? Spagirix? I'm choosing to read that as Spagirix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery. After you've collected the serum, of course. I love collecting my serum. My serum that makes me immune to powder. That's not down there. It's out here? Yeah, okay. I feel like a lot of these little, like, side areas in the Crystarium's Plaza don't really get used. All kinds of little, like, tucked away corners. Oh yeah, like, it's fucking crazy, like, how fast this channel has grown in the past, like, what, like, 6 months? I don't know, it just, like, it does feel like it came out of nowhere, and I'm really thankful for it, like, that's true. I think it does a little bit. Like, it's not like the next tier up, like, partner. I know that I'm pretty sure that, like, puts you in, like, a priority, like, thing, so you're more likely to show up on the front page or some shit like that. I don't know, I'm kind of talking out my ass right now. But it's a combination of, like, I've met a lot of people over the past, like, you know, year, 6 months range, and also I've been streaming more, so just generally, like, my average numbers are, you know, higher than they were when I was like on my kind of previous hiatus. Yeah, no, it's really fucking cool though, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I've said it a million times. I'm gonna keep streaming as long as you guys keep watching. Casimil. Yes, sweetie, is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be called Crone's Kiss. Jests aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Okay. Yucky drink. It's a big smile. Oh. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even said you had enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Come on. I want to go to the rookery and talk to that guy with the really deep voice that really hurt me badly last time. What's up, Zem?
Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend me a hand.
Deep gold head coffer. What are they giving me here? These are cute. I've looked at this gear piece before. It was actually right after I drew this current Fugi. I saw this headpiece and I was like, damn it, I should have waited like a day to work on this. Because then I would have had this cool like Valkyrie wing design. An ether current?
I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once.
Woohoo!
Radiska's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well.
I love Amaro. This weird dog dragon. Bird. Four wings too. Nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to joke at. Achoo. It's kind of, you know, now that I look at it, the Amaros are kind of like, they're like camel dragons. I fuck with that. Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty. Seli Vanto. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn the game volume up a little bit. It feels kind of low. I don't want to drowning out my voice, but I don't think I'm particularly in I don't particularly need to worry about that.
Ah, the last tomorrow. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. First thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way.
Hold on, let me... I'm sorry, Pebble, you're not supposed to be here right now. You're breaking my immersion. Guppy's mount right now is Antelope Stag. Captain! She's kind of stanced up right now, like... She's fucking ready. So, it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Is this Gunblade better than my current Gunblade? It's better by 1 point of damage! Hold on. The stats link? Dude, 4 extra strength, 8 extra vitality, skill speed. Wow. Don't mind if I do. There's the Crystarium set. Oh wait, she's cute. There's the helmet look. Looks better than on Belvamir, I'll be honest. But the Crystarium guard outfit is so cute. I love it. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we will have it sprinkled on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I am sure you'll enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to 4 of the beasts. Dismiss. Oh, I've unlocked like every fucking... I've unlocked every ether current quest here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ether currents. There's 3. Okay. There's 3 here. And I think there's 1 that you get from a quest in the Crystarium. I'm pretty sure. But I will worry about that later. I've got things to do. I've got oracles to save. I've got pixies to play with. I'm not gonna waste time on learning how to fly right now. What are they eating? Plants? Just plants? Box full of broad leaves. Amaro fodder dosed with the serum Prince's Kiss. Gui gui gui. Amaro happily devours the fodder. You're up there. I kind of love this mount. This fucking antelope stag is so silly. Indolent Amaro. Eat your greens. Okay, can't... The Amaro can talk. Like... Yeah. That's the same of all mounts in 14, is they just fucking go flying when you get off of them. It's really funny with some of the larger mounts. Like, I have the fucking behemoth. This is one of the like achievement redemption mounts. Go my scarab, go my behemoth. Just fucking send it off into the world. Anxious Amaro. Eat your peas. Oh, I had a stream idea. I had a stream idea that I really, really, really want to do. I want to do... Stick with me here. I want to do... Actually, maybe I'll talk about this like when I know there's more people in chat, when I see that more people are active, because I want to get multiple opinions on this. I want to hear people's thoughts, because I think it would be really fun and really silly, and also I could flex a little bit of knowledge of my own. Yeah, you'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. I might, depending on how many people we have tonight, I might... What just fucking disconnected? I might shop it around to, like, people off stream and, you know, see what the vibe is. But I think it would be really fun. As long as I could get enough people sourcing, like, the main subject of the stream. Because this would be a community participation thing. As long as I have enough people, like, putting in submissions, I think it would be really fucking fun. Yeah. The Amaro are fed? Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Thank you, Captain. Woo! Oh, wait, I remember this fucking... I remember this tower. I remember, is there an ether current on this tower? No. I feel like there was one. It might be in a different area, or like a different expansion, but I thought there was a fucking... ether current on this tower that you had to like jump somewhere to get to, and I missed it like 3 times. It could be somewhere else, or they might have like removed some of the ether currents from Shadowbringers just to like cut down how much bullshit you're doing. Or it could have been a sightseeing log. I don't fucking know. Alright, here we go. There's the airship. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. Speed 3, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the... I gotta start getting into the... I gotta start getting into the, like, reading off the months. Instead of just saying, like, oh, thanks for the sub. Because we're getting to the point where people have numbers. So thank you for the 1 month. Okay, during the operation, some of your gear will be glamored, your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. New sub goal. Wait, we have 10 subscribers. 100 followers, 10 subscribers. Holy. What a fucking... what a sight to behold. Yeah, I will take a look at ad settings though. Just because I know a lot of people are getting nuked by like multiple minutes of ads. And I don't like that when I'm trying to talk to them. So I gotta resolve it. Oh, I forgot the fucking Yulmore military have these same like horned helmets.
Keep moving.
Whoa, is that the Oracle? No way. Yeah, if you don't cancel it, it does automatically renew every month.
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Go, my purple powder. Damn, one sniff and they're falling like flies.
Sound the alarm!
Oh, what was that Tumblr post? It was like one teaspoon of my patented Disgusto powder will perfectly ruin any dish. Yeah, you can mousey true now. Or mouse D6 true. I hate my fucking emote prefix. I hope if I ever make partner, I hope I can like fix that. I hope I can like get a new one. But there are so many fucking assholes on this website named after mice. So it'll be hard to find a good one.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
My little Amara. My little tiny bird. And my gun that looks like shit. Something like that. I don't know. But my point is, I doubt I could get mousy. I'm sure someone else already has mousy. Probably that fucking... I'm not gonna say names. when I don't have all the information. But I am, you know what? I am blaming Moused. It doesn't flow that well. It kind of, the syllables kind of get stuck there at the front of the mouth. It's a little awkward. No, I was gonna talk shit about Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is like, you know, a fucking, I think like a kind of classic like VTuber who is still pretty popular. They did a song with that Baby No Money guy that I saw like a little animation of on Blue Sky, and now I can't get the fucking like line that was in the video out of my head. But yeah, Iron Mouse is just like VTuber. And those guys are barely ever good. I'm different. I don't have like a fancy like face tracking rig. I'm just flat images. There's some pretty crazy shit going on in here, huh? There's soldiers. I should turn on my tank stance. Oh yeah, there's dialogue here. Well, you guys can read that. I forgot about it until just now when I saw the fucking box pop up. $1800. He's so handsome. He's my hero. Hey, come here.
Leave this to me.
Excellent.
Let's give them a show.
Now I'm just thinking about... Fuck, I can't remember what the original image says, so I can't, like, find it for context. I'm just thinking, like... I'm thinking, like, a fucking image that says, like... I've never seen a good EN VTuber because I don't believe they exist. Or something like that. I might be... getting the phrasing of the original post wrong. I don't know. Yeah, these guys are sleepy. Slurp snort.
Destroy them.
Can I provoke? Can I provoke you to get... Okay, there we go. There she is. Quickly, free her! We got her. Mission success. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please, lead the way. Escape from Laxon Loft. Go! Get out of there! Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. This dragon. What did he had like kind of like a croaky voice, I think. He was like,
Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here.
are we just gonna alright, okay. My bad. Man, he does not want to focus on me. I just fucking provoked him and he's still attacking Lena. It's no problem. We can fucking kick this guy's ass. Ow! Nuh-uh. He like kicked her in the chest out of the fucking ring. What an asshole. I'm gonna turn the game back down a little bit. Is he gonna do it to me now?
And now it is just you and me. And my dragon. And my scarab.
Okay, now it's an actual fight. You just had to get rid of everyone else first. Youch! I don't like that. They're like rubbing my belly. I don't like that. Brush my exoskeleton. Guppy on the move, watch out!
It seems you are no ordinary soldier.
Wait, is it gonna move? Uh-oh! My life is over. Yeah, his accent is just guy who has smoked a lot of cigarettes. Like there's gotta be a cutoff in this one. This fucking solo duty is long as hell already. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's gonna kick my ass and then Thancred's gonna come in like, oh, I'm here to save the day.
Know your folly.
You discover a new location. As soon as the duty ended, it just told me, you discovered a new location. You gained 20,000 experience points. $20k XP isn't gonna save my ass from getting killed by this fucking dragon monk.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
Sure, he should have worn the helmet.
Keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule Lore.
Bitch! Here he is. The world's most divorced dad.
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
Welcome back, Thancred Waters. They really have like upped their game with like action scenes over the past few years and the last two expansions. That fucking open palm strike looks so goofy. Like it did not make contact at all. And then you compare that to like what's a good example? Like the oh, I don't know. I lost it. My point is, I think the fucking animation team for 14 has gotten better.
Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
What? What was that? Music's a little loud. Could you speak up? Oh, you want an ether current? And they teleport away. We must escape to the land of the pixies. I love that he has Final Fantasy gravity spell. He's like, what's up with this cube? I don't remember the Exarch having a cube. Any fishies in chat who can talk about the Exarch's cube?
You would see your
ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
Oh heavens, no.
I think
Yeah, sorry.
I've quite exhausted my tricks.
In Guppy Vision, we have Thancred Waters. Unfortunately. Hi, Shell.
If you mean to give checks, I'll stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where Il Mheg, the fairy kingdom.
The fair. Yes! Gup is about to get better very soon because she's going to play with pixies. Diva spotted.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hound.
I cannot wait to voice Emmett Selk. I cannot fucking wait to do his voice, man. I'm gonna have to practice.
Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry.
Oh, my plans.
But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Oh, The scheming sorcerer. I take these socks off. It's fucking warming up in here now.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk.
Yup.
Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
And oh, what a beautiful realm it is. My favorite area in Shadowbringers.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Alright, just like Gup.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering my options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Il Mheg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while now.
Yes!
Yet we have never
My elf.
It was only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Uriangers will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Urianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
The Light Warden of Il Mheg. I wonder who it could be.
So, Minfilia.
She's scared. Leave her alone.
You don't mind me asking.
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore.
Chill out, man.
And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so. Poor thing. Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Who said that? You and I both know it's creatures.
Yes, let us have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times. I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Should have been more careful. Shouldn't have fucking stood around talking so long.
Il Mheg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fey folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant
For making mischief. I couldn't decide what, like, pronunciation I wanted to go with there, and I got fucking mixed up.
They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy.
But I get my cool outfit. Il Mheg, the fairy kingdom. Thancred is trying to Thancred is trying to think his way out of the present predicament.
As it stands, we cannot hope to find...
I need to slow down and take a second. Gotta take a deep breath.
As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I can make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village, Leader Laran. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, of the different worlds and our mission. You may consider her an ally.
Courteous bow. I forgot he does kind of suck big time in Shadowbringers. At least for a bit. I'm generally not a Thancred hater. But there's some scenes that make me think like, oh, you piece of shit, you got a lot of problems, don't you? Summoning stone. I'm so happy to be here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Well, here we are, yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Guppy, there is a variety of plant native to these parts with a distinctive furled tip. Looking Grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You will only subject yourself to further mischief. But what if I want further mischief? What if I want fairy adventures? Searching the scrub, you find what appears to be Looking Grass. Suddenly, a voice rings out. Oh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell? Keeps quiet. Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. Ahem! What brings you here? Keeps quiet. Ugh! Stone deaf. How boring. Still, picking plants at our village is as good as indulging in our hospitality. And who are we to turn you away? Stay a while. Stay forever. Your body begins to feel heavy. Help! They put me in the sludge. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find us some Looking Grass? Possessed of a furled tip, this peculiar plant apparently can be used to see hidden pixies. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus armed, we should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility. And seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianger's little trick to good use. He's about to blow bubbles.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
She was so cute there. That was like a fucking amazing cutie-ful gup.
Oh, we're found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable! Oh! Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one. In return for a place in Il Mheg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or two, or three. Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urionji, Pixie's honor.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest...
Pixie chores. There's a delightful quality to the phrase pixie chores. 1 hour sleeping on a pedal. 3 days playing under the sun. 8 hours singing a beautiful song. These are the kind of things that a pixie has to do day to day. Oh, it's 3 separate quests, huh? Oh, I forgot about this. Lala. It's Islala. Islala hungers for your assistance. I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit, a little fruit will set me right. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. Wait. Beautiful world. The music. Awesome. Any ether currents around here? I'll I want it. I want ether current. I will not go out of the way to do 4 fucking ether current quests on stream, but I will take a brief detour to get 1 single world ether current. Where is it? There it is. I really like this little area right here. This is I think there's a Pixie fucking Allied Society quest that has like something in one of like in this house or like somewhere around this like this bit with all the flowers and the little arch. I really like this little spot. I was about to do slash lookout. There's just so many good places to G-pose here. What the hell? What the heck? I'm checking blue sky. Alright, Islala, here's your food. I'm so hungry. Did you get the fruit? Oh, thank you ever so much. You've saved me. Yes, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Ah, you've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things. Hate them. Sin Eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Pixie quest number 2. Sul Uin. Oh, look at me, I have a task for you! Nidalarran is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. So here are some everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Picking fruit, fighting worms, planting flowers. It's Playworld. It's fucking Playworld. Don't you ever doubt it. And we put one here. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here, a great big bustling place called Verbert, or Bovert or some such. But the Sin Eaters came and everyone disappeared. What the fuck? Since then, we pixies have been living here, and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? I don't know why I got added to a Steam group chat there. That was weird. Luckily, I have a guppy blocking the way in case anyone tries to send me horrendous messages. Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make a pretty curtain. Perhaps I'll make pretty curtains out of them. And that's fairy quest number 2. Oh, I was supposed to be hearing that. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place the men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Feyfolk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home, and it could be yours too, forever and ever and ever. New pants. New shirt. It sucks. And the pants also suck. No such thing as a good quest gear piece. Mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmirror Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned, the Fwoth make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. Delivery Moogle! What's up, bro? The lighting is kind of fucking with your hat. I won't lie. Wait. It's tranquil. Oh shit! They play rough, which in fairy terms means they will just fucking kill you. A sip for you. And a sip for the other one. Oh, Gemstone Trader. Can I get anything cool? Triple Triad cards. Cordial. Dark Matter. Crafting materials. You know, I'll take the writing map for now. That actually is, that's good while I can't fly. La la. Water my leaf man. You've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Il Mheg as stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. You know what? I'm gonna pass on the leaves for now. Maybe hit me up later, and maybe I'll turn into leaves. unto the truth. Tankard looks just like you feel.
How goes it, Guppy? So, a mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yes, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name.
How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same, a little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In the time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother dearest. However the pixies may have come into being, if we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures. But where to begin? Seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Well, I know of a certain guy who's kind of orange and awesome.
Feoul. What? You knew a pixie from before. Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact? You might have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I dare hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then, summon this Feoul, if you please.
With the chat and say mode, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Feoul to summon your pixie friend at the designated location. Why do I gotta go over here? Feoul. A voice rings out in your mind.
So, my sapling is finally remembered about her lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, she may as well lob me off and cast me aside. I have no sapling.
Please, Feoul. I need you bad.
Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sodden log could do more. A sodden log could do it with more fire.
I forgot about this part too. The messages just keep getting longer. Oh, loveliest of branches, please grant me your succor. Exclamation point. There we go.
late! Late, late, late! I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting. But my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Kill him.
But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Theo, the mold Theo. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, no, no! You can't keep them either! They're for my amusement and mine alone! And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village. There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
Lift this fog so I can see the beauty of this world. It's like coming home after a long day.
So this is the true Il Mheg.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
You're successful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
I love when she yells. I love when Fail gets so fucking loud. Alright. We can see everything now. And it's so beautiful here. Get away from this dinky ass music. For Alvino and Alize's sake, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and scholar. The Bookman's Shelves it's called, after the fellow's vast collection of tomes. An agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. My elf. I wanna go see my freaking elf. Wow.
Okay, and then after Il Mheg is Raktika? Right? We get to play with fairies for a bit, and then we go to the evil fucking forest.
And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home.
And we get to see him handsome in his new outfit.
Urianger, are you in?
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way. The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
He's so beautiful!
So glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Oh, I fucking love his Shadowbringers outfit so much.
Though seeing him now, I can only see Vil Einar. Same fucking hair. Like, basically the same face. That's my friend Vil. Oh! Fuck, hold on. Screenshotting that guppy. Her delightful smile.
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Asshole. You're not allowed to be part of this conversation, and also I need you to do chores for me. Grow up, man. The fuck is your problem?
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already. That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore. Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come. There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
Second.
So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose.
Most vile.
Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides. From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might. Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
No. No, don't show me dead Tataru. You can't do that. What the fuck? Why is Guppy wearing the fucking Scion Adventurer clothes?
For the weapon spared not one, not even thee.
I was like, wait, that's not my gear set. Why is it showing... Why is it that?
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold.
That's scary. We can't let that happen.
No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Ah.
Come.
Come.
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
It's a chart of the elements. Guppy knows that. She did black magic.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source. As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition. Astral, the active, umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral.
What?
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race. Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the 2 forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such
I'm learning.
be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Il Mheg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Leaguir, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Yay. Alright, and now I get to voice Oriange, which will be interesting, because I've already been stumbling on my words a lot. I'm thinking, hold on. Take a sip. Courting cooperation, Oriange fixes you with his gaze. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you take up astrology? Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not but that the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretcheth before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Leaguir, we must needs gain the pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands, that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavour. Meanwhile, Guppy, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings, the hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou may capture a weakened specimen. Thou shouldst find a hawker nearby. Pray use the receptacle I have lent thee to capture a weakened specimen. Okay. You're just telling me what I already know, man. He's just leaving loose papers on the floor. His bucket of 3 apples. I knew there was a reason I fuck with Oriange. I love his bucket of 3 apples. And his other bucket of 3 apples. Wait. No, there's 4 in that one. And a 5th on the barrel next to it.
And a plate of 3 more apples over here. Oh shit, there's a supply. This all this fucking guy eats? He eats apples and drinks potions? Why is there no other wait? No, those are probably like ingredients for potions. This guy doesn't eat anything but apples. You need something a little more than that, buddy. Like, come on. Oh, shit. Guppy could fit in there. Now these, it's usually like you have to bring them under like half health. There we go. My Charlian box. Okay.
Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker?
Yep.
Ah, a truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile.
My 3 sacks.
'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
Orosite. My Orosite.
Newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Jesus.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Ah, the echo!
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
Damn.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I
spoken.
The pensive gup.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
Whoa.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
And he doesn't say shit. He doesn't say fucking nothing to her. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a couple more quests, and then we'll probably start to wrap up around then. Ooh, Hunt Mark. What's up, buddy? A little strong for me. A little strong for me to fight solo. Otherwise I would, because I want sacks of nuts. Because I want deep shadow. I want deep shadow fending armor. Alright. What's up? We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done a great kindness for us, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. I want 3 Night World silver pieces, please. The key to the castle. Oh, is this a dungeon? Wait, this is a fucking dungeon. Kind of looks left, looks right. Coughs. So, what is it you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals want to collect, perhaps?
We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry to Lyagia.
What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Urianger. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything else you can tell us about this Light Warden?
Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land
is our king and ruler Titania. Oh, that was not Oriange that said that. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the fight of the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the 4th, the stone scepter with the new Mo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all.
The facts thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the 4th. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer.
Ba-da-da-ba-da. A dungeon! I'm so excited to do a dungeon. There's been dialogue and fighting worms for almost 2.5 hours now. Oh, and there was a solo duty. I won't forget. It was okay. Not the most entertaining solo duty in the world. Okay. Untouchable gate. Calls to my frog.
Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty.
Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the 4th are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake.
Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt.
We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Oriange? I'm not sure I've ever asked.
Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic.
You too, Oriange? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend, I know some helpful tricks and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals? What a treat!
Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the shell crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people.
Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. Just like that? What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we thought it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King nor the world, for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Il Mheg. In your tongue it means Forbidden Realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Il Mheg, now accessible. Let's see how long it takes to get a queue going here. Because fucking... I'm not doing trusts. I'm not doing a trust. I'm sorry. Oh, hey. And we won't need to. Wave to my party. I'm gonna watch the cutscenes. I'm the tank, I get to decide if we watch the fucking cutscenes. I have done this dungeon so fucking much. Because I love the Verbert sets. Alright. Let's hit it. Cadmium Morpho? Wait, hold on. Say that again? Wow. Alright, let's step it up a notch here. Let's fucking... Nope. What's up, bro? Ah, our guests have arrived.
He's dropping fucking tasty cookies and candies on my head. Mm-hmm. 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 I got caught by the edge of it. That's fucked up. It's fine. I am making you move. You know what, I really don't need to have Sonic Break on my bar. Because I have the action change settings for fucking No Mercy. I could just, I could have something else there. If I really wanted to. Okay. Onwards. If they don't give me fending gear in this dungeon, I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna be mad about it, probably first and foremost. Beehive! Healing, not what I need. Yeah, I got plenty of mitigation. I got plenty of mitigation, we're good here. Stop that. Nah, I don't need it. I don't need to waste it. Saw myself dropping below half health and I was like, I should Super Bowl it, but no, I may need it in the coming days. Casting? Nope. Not quite it. Alright, let's see if we can do this without wiping. I've had too many parties that wipe on this boss. Man, I want to raid. I keep thinking, I want to do some raids, I want to do some fucking extreme trials. Like, I learned, with, Sunny and Jade, I learned fucking, Veligamanda EX, and that was really, really fun. And I want to go back and do that one again and see if I can get my wings.
You know what? That was really fucking smooth. It's a good ass party. I'm greeting that. And I didn't get it. It's okay. I want Verbert aiming gear for Gup. I want every set. I want every piece of armor in the game. And infinite glamour chest space. More casting gear. There it is. Everyone watch out, it's Undyne from Undertale. I'm just gonna move on a little bit more. Just gonna come up here and kind of do one of these. Pop that, pop my shield. Can you get over here, man? There we go. Is everyone ready to see me do the fucking walkway for this last boss? I'm quite good at it. Fucking tightrope mechanic. They need to do that more. There needs to be more. They need to have a fucking jumping puzzle in a boss. And it should be required. It should be a required fight. Give me like 3 minutes to do Kugane Tower in the middle of a raid. Earrings of Fending, finally. But I have the fucking Dawn Trail earring, so it doesn't matter. Whatever, I don't care about the cutscene. There's a big guy. There's a big fancy guy. Lord of the Lengthsome Gate. His whole thing is that he's just tall. Here we go. I gotta lock in. Fucking told you I was good at that shit. I was so far ahead of everyone else. Holy shit. Now he turns into big goop. That was awesome! And I leveled up. What's happening? Did everyone leave and like, fucking give me the loot? Oh. Sick, what did I get? Faye Milpreeves? Oh, yeah, I forgot I had my fucking outfit on. Oh yeah, these ones! Wait, these are cute. They're like little things. Okay, I can get some use out of those. Ring of Fending. It is identical to my augmented Skaven ring. Are the pants better? The pants are the same. Except they have determination instead of skill speed. I can't have fucking anything in this world. Are they at least cute? They're so plain. They're so fucking plain. Okay. Horrible, horrible failure.
Wilford! Wilford!
Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
He's small now.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it though, yes. Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Huh?
I want to see more of her!
Yes, yes! I could watch her forever!
Why don't we just make her one of us?
Hey, I'm already a fish. I can't be a frog too.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Arbor. Hey, bro.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods.
water, but it's lucky you can.
Stuck in the weeds. Dude, this is Guppy in her natural environment.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days.
My ghost tour guide.
Appetites, set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
Wait. I'm thinking about the like emotional whiplash of Gup like reuniting with the crew, and then it's immediately like, okay, well, we have to stop a calamity now, and Guppy's having like fucking like war flashbacks. Like, oh fuck, not again. I'm going back in.
Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Guppy!
Hey, what's up? Hi, how are ya?
Dear gods, were it not for Sorobon's blessing. But I need not labour the point. I am glad to see you safe and well, my friend.
Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath kept that part of the bargain at least.
While there were certain twists and turns, our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness.
Oh, thank goodness you're still here.
Sul Uin, is something amiss?
A great big mob of mortals is marching to Il Mheg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they?
Rather the reverse, I fear. You're more an army at a guess.
Meaning, we can play with them. As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alfino is coming, then Alize will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the Relicont in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. Ugh.
We are quickly closing in on the 3-hour mark. And while I'm still in, you know, pretty good spirits, I'm high energy, I would like to wrap up and go fucking watch some videos. Maybe do a little bit of writing. I was thinking about some guppy stuff before stream. And otherwise just like chill out for the night. But here we are. We're in Il Mheg. Let's check the quest line and see how we're doing pacing wise here. Shadowbringer's main scenario quest. Okay. Level 72 to 73. We are... We're still... Okay, the next one is a visit to the Numo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests left in Il Mheg. And then after that, we move on to the Raktika Greatwood. So that'll probably be next stream. We'll be able to do that. And then that's a good handful of quests. And then we get the second half of Amarang. Things are looking good. I'm really liking the pace we're making here. And we'll have to keep up with role quests, which means I have to level my sage a bit more. Been kind of slacking on that. I've been leveling warrior. I've been leveling my beloved warrior tank. And I need to hop on roulettes sage. I'll do that before when did I say the next streams would be? I said Sunday and Thursday? Yeah, Sunday and Thursday are the next Guppybringer streams, same time as usual. And then... Oh man, so we're probably gonna get up to... I guess probably like the end of Raktika, and then I go on my hiatus. So we will not be finishing Shadowbringers for quite some time, unfortunately. Especially if my fucking computer gets wrecked in transit. That's something I'm really worried about. Is my because I have to ship my PC. I'm worried it's gonna get banged up and all fucking out of whack. Which is why, before I ship it, I'm taking my hard drives out. Because those are the most important parts. If I lose those, I lose fucking everything. I lose like 10 years, maybe more of, you know, photos and stuff. Which would suck really, really bad. Yeah, the thing is, I would fully, like, take everything out and, like, secure it and put it in, like, static safe bags, but, the big pack of static safe bags I threw away, like, a year ago. My thinking is that it shipped, like, I ordered my PC back in 2021, and and it got from wherever it was to my house in one piece. So I'm not too worried about, like, the international shipping. It's going to be a little bit more perilous, but also I still have the original box. I have the like foam insert that keeps it like stable. All the parts are in there well. Like, I've moved this thing around a lot and it's held up, so I'll probably leave it like mostly as is. Just because I don't want to go out of the way to get more fucking bags. If worse comes to worse, I can get a new PC. It'll take a bit, but I could do it. Like, this one I've been running fucking everything on for 4 years now. It has never given out on me once. And it was only like 1800 US. You know, and I can make that back pretty quickly, and I'm sure like Nick would chip in to help me get a new rig if anything happened. So, yeah. I've got plans, I've got, you know, things covered with that. I'll be fine. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for tuning in. It has been a lovely little night, and I had a lot of fun playing with the pixies and seeing my guppy. And I will say it once again. The next 2 streams are on Sunday, November 2nd, and Thursday, November 6th. And then on Friday, the 7th, I am packing up my PC. I will not be streaming. I will probably be away from Final Fantasy for a bit. I will still be drawing and writing and all that, and, you know, sharing that in places. But otherwise, I will be kind of disconnected for a little bit. Oh, I can probably stream on Nick's PC. I think they had said something about, like, you know, setting up all my stuff on there. So I may be able to get in a few streams on Nick's PC before mine arrives. But also I'll be very busy during the first part of my trip to Australia. So we'll see how things go. If you want to keep in contact, keep up with me, Shelby MouseDrive, there's a link below to my stream Discord. You can follow me on Blue Sky at MouseDrive. You can follow me on Tumblr at MouseDrive. And you can basically find me anywhere under that name. So, yeah. Until next time, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.